Hey guys, it's Chris you're seeing here back from CNH Smalls again. One of my buddies on the line wanted me to give a review of what our river actually looks like up here, and this is what it looks like basically right down the beach down here. You see right here we get a relatively rocky, if you want to call it that, beach, because we got tons of rocks and boulders all along down here, as you see right here. And our property line, basically it's in the shape of like an oblong pie wedge as well. And our property line is basically straight over there. You see that tree over in the bush over there. That's basically where our property line is, a little bit past that, about 10 feet over there, and it goes right along to the back over here to where the actual weeds are over here for that. So you can see the weeds right there. It's like basically cut out on that terraced hill over there. And there's the front part of our cabin as well too, as you see it right there. I got a nice big path cut down here in the bushes. Just did this today over here right now because it's around 12 noon right now. This is about the best time to take some film out here, so that's why I was doing it right now for you guys. So there's the river. You see it's three up there. You got the rapids way up there, about 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about 500 yards up there. You can see them just barely up there right there, because the river's pretty low right now. You see right out in front of the rock side, there's a big rock out there, and there's another big rock right there. This is about as low as the river's going to get this year, because it's about, I think, about 1.8, 1 point, almost 2 on the actual stick. They have a stick down, I think, down in Parker, and they have a measuring, I guess, some kind of measuring device, and basically it's about as low as it's going to get for this specific year up here right now. And the river is relatively clear, as you see right now, and you can basically see straight over there, no problem. And there's the other big rock directly across from our cabin right here. It almost looks like a face, basically. That's what I call it, because if you look at it, it looks sort of like somebody's face over there, and that's how you can always tell where our cabin is out there and stuff like that. And the water is extremely clear up right now. You can see right there. You can basically see straight down through the water. Basically, if you were to take the boat out here, it's my uncle's boat here right now. If you were to take this boat out here, out to the middle of the river, you'll be able to see directly down through the bottom. And it's about, I'd say about 8, maybe about 8, 9, 10 feet out there in the middle. It basically varies from the top portion up there, where the first set of rapids is, where our cabin, the group, is up there. Because basically, you can almost walk across up there with no problem up there where those rapids are at currently up there right now, because that's an extremely shallow area up there, and the only way to get up through there is if you have a jet boat or a extremely short shaft Johnson style, boat up there, like a flat bottom Johnson boat, and you shouldn't have any problem getting up through there. But other than that, but basically everybody else stays down their own section down there as well too. So you can see we got a lot of clamshells and anything else around here too down in the water, because we got a lot of these clams up here and stuff like that. You can see them down here in front of me as well too. Look pretty nice. They're all basically bleached out because the water has been down for quite some time up here as well too, as you see, because this rock pile is typically out of the water completely whenever end of this season, and I should say end of the summer season up here in August and September to October and stuff like that. So that's basically what it looks like. It's extremely clear right now out here. Basically, it's, I'd say, extremely low humidity right now. It feels like almost perfect, that it's about 70, probably in the upper 70s right now, guys. And there's the other portion now. You got a slight breeze out here as well too, so looks great. Everything else is great around here and stuff like that. There's Simpson's property over there. Yeah, we got a little bit more of a breeze now coming off the hillside and the other side of the river over there. So that's basically what it looks like around here. It's nice and quiet. And on the opposite side of the river over there as well too, they do have a bike trail that was converted from it was like an old side rail for, I think the B&O or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you can actually see people riding their bike over there sometime through the trees over there as well too. I don't know if you can barely see, but there's a couple over there right now riding their bike through it over there. But it's pretty nice. It goes from down, let me see here, try to get like a relativistic point of view over here, but basically the trail, why they call it Big Bend up here, it basically curves around the entire bend. It's almost like about an 8-10 mile bend up here as well too, because the whole hillside basically curves around this entire hillside. I don't know what you want to call the land formation, whatever you want to call it out there for that. And if you look up in the sky right there, you can see basically it's the outline, stuff like that. It's basically curved all around the entire hill up here as well too. And you look over there, it's basically one big curve all the way down the side, stuff like that. And all the way down the other end where it goes up to it goes down to the next eddy way down there, about a mile down the river. That's where most people get on a bike trail down there for that, because basically what you do is you go down to Emlenton and you go all the way to the end of town, and where the old oil refinery used to be down there, and you get on a trail right there, and you make your way from down there all the way up to the first portion of the trail down at the bottom of our eddy. And you go all the way to the top of this portion right down here, and they actually have a old train tunnel almost all the way up to the front of up around the next eddy up there basically. And you can actually go through it, and it's pretty dark, and some people who are like claustrophobic or just don't like to be in tight spaces tend not to want to go through those right there for that. So that's basically a review of everything I got up here about the river and our cabin, and what basically the beachfront looks like right around here as well too. As you see, it's heavily rockied with a bunch of rocks, boulders, anything else like that around here. You got a lot of rocks, got a lot of muck and anything else, and got a lot of called grass and high weeds and stuff like that down here as well too. Most of the time it's not even practical to cut all those weeds down. It's basically just practical just to cut a small path right down here through, just to basically take your stuff to and from the river right here for that if you're going down here fishing and stuff like that. But that's not really practical. Weed whacking the entire 3 or 4 foot high grass we got down here, because most of the time you're not even going to be in that area there for that. So anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, just feel free to leave me a message here, and I'll try to answer any questions you guys have about this area up here and what we do up here as well too. I'll see you guys. Have a nice day.